Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Stephen Seki. Now, as you know, every week I'm here making this video for you to answer your questions. So if you got a question before I begin, don't forget to write it in the comment section, because every single week I want to give you the answers you need to your questions in order to allow you to live your dreams. Now, as you know, I'm also recording this for my podcast. So for anyone that wants to listen to this information on your way to school, to work, to whatever you're doing every single day, it's available on podcast as well. Now, this week's first question is from Tom in Plymouth, and Tom asks, how important is it to have hobbies outside of work? Listen, you know what, Tom? I love this question, and it goes like this. It is so important to have hobbies after work or after school. You need things to do. Me, I have so many hobbies. Listen, when work is done, most days I go to the gym. If I don't go to the gym, I watch my favorite movies. I watch TV show. I spend time with family and friends. I always make sure that work is not the only thing in my life. Never make that mistake. Listen, I've done this before, where I used to work like 7 days a week and I did not take care of myself. So I didn't do anything I enjoyed. I didn't spend any time with my friends and I burnt out. So for me, this is massive. So if you're working hard on your dreams or your goals or your aspirations, always make sure that you take some time out in your day, even if it's 1 hour a day. Make sure you take 1 hour just for yourself, not for anyone else, just to do something that you enjoy. And I promise you, that hour you spend on yourself, it will refresh you, it will give you the energy, it will give you the enthusiasm to go again the next day. Now, Tom, I hope that answers your question. This week's second question is from Steve. And Steve asks, how can anyone be successful? And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you for this one, I can't even say it with too much energy, because we are all told that we can achieve anything, we can be successful if we want to, but sometimes it's hard to see that path. It's hard to see yourself becoming a massive success. And for me, one of the things that I always encourage people to do is focus on yourself. Don't focus on the future, don't focus on your friends, don't focus on your family. Focus on yourself. So it's very, very important just to focus on making yourself the strongest version of yourself. So do things that are going to build you up. Don't focus on the money, don't focus on the future, don't focus on things that are ahead of you. Just think today, what can I do to make myself the best version of myself? And I remember this quote from Will Smith. And Will Smith said, start by laying down a brick. If you want to build a house, you don't start by building the house. You lay down one brick. And you make sure that that brick is laid down really, really strongly. It's a strong foundation for your house. And the next day, you lay down another brick. And the next day you lay down another brick. Now the key here is every single brick you put down, make sure it is the strongest brick available to you. Make sure you lay it down to the best of your ability. And if you keep doing that long enough, I promise you, you will build your house, and that is how you become successful. It's a long process, it's hard, but I promise you one thing, it is worth it. That is the end of my questions for this week. Thank you so much for everyone for being here with me today. I'll be back next week with another 2 questions. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, to subscribe to my podcast. I'm bringing you more of these things as we go forward. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week.